Time now for the Rock and Refuel Recruiting Roundup. It is Jason Jewell with us, as always, all the nuggets around the recruiting circuit or circus this weekend because ASU, huge recruiting weekend. U of A had some news as well, some local stuff. Let's start with ASU and some of the players that caught your eye that visited.
Well, they had 4 big-time local prospects come on campus. The first one is the top recruit in the state, Austin Jackson, the big offensive tackle from North Canyon High School. You know, trying to get this kid would be huge for that class. He's a 5-star prospect. He's visited University of Washington. Arizona's also trying to get him to visit. But what a big-time guy to get at Arizona State if they were to land this guy.
Okay, so they bring him in, but he's thinking about visiting U of A. Tell me what's going on there.
Yeah, I know Rich Rod and Coach Rago and Coach Mahalchek did an in-home visit with him on Sunday night, trying to get him to visit next weekend. Has not happened yet, but we'll see if he ends up going down to Tucson.
What's holding him back, do you think?
Well, I mean, everybody in the country is recruiting this guy. I stopped by North Canyon last week to visit with Coach Lucero over there, and Oregon was there, USC, Nebraska. All these big-time schools are lobbying, trying to get him.
Of course, he's a lineman, so you love this stuff. If you're to break it down with him, what do you like? Give us a little backstory on Austin Jackson, the lineman.
Well, obviously, he's a polished offensive lineman right now. He's very, very good, but I don't think the potential has even been tapped because he's an all-state basketball kid, averages a double-double. He set the school record in the discus. He's a guy that's 6'6", he's 265 pounds now, but yet playing those other sports, he's never really been in the weight room, and he's also a great kid that has above a 3.0 GPA.
And that wasn't the only big name, though, at ASU from local here in the Valley, right?
Well, there's 3 other big ones. Isaiah Polomau, the safety from Mountain Point. Brandon Ruiz, the good kicker from Williamsville that's committed to Alabama, and Tyler Johnson, the hybrid athlete out of Highland High School.
So let's go through Polomau. Where's that stand this week?
Well, he visited University of Washington. U of A is also trying to get him. USC is trying to get him on a visit. Michigan has offered as well. But he's a guy, he just tore his labrum in the state championship game. Going to probably have to redshirt, next season. But he's a guy that I'm hearing, though, kind of wants to stay around home.
Okay, so you're here in U of A with him, though. Tell me about that. Where's the U of A connection?
They've just been on him. They were one of the first schools to offer him, as well as Arizona State. He is not scheduled to visit to go down to Tucson yet, but both of the in-state schools are really trying to pull him. He's a guy. He's a 4-star prospect, 6'4", 200+ pounds, and plays safety now. Could grow into an outside linebacker.
One of the great names in high school football through the years in the Valley is Wrights, and there's another Wright that has come to the surface. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so Javen Wright is a sophomore cornerback at Hamilton High School, and you mentioned the name and the legacy. His father is Toby Wright. Played at Nebraska and played in the NFL for a long time.
Great player.
This is a player that is 6'2", 190 pounds, just a sophomore, made all-section this season, and he just got his first scholarship offer from the University of Arizona.
Anybody else this weekend that caught your eye, some recruiting tidbits, Jason?
There was a handful of kids going out and visiting schools. Jax Waycaser from Saguaro visited Virginia. Another Saguaro guy, Donovan Dalton, visited Hawaii. And then a Hamilton prospect, Tyler Stevens, big offensive lineman, visited University of New Mexico and got a scholarship from the Lobos on that visit.
Good stuff as always. Well done. That's our Rock and Refuel Recruiting Roundup.